It's Donald from Board with Life, and for this podcast, the Board with Life cast and crew sat down to try out the recently released starter set for the newest edition of Dungeons & Dragons. In this campaign, we'll be exploring the adventures the set comes with, called The Lost Mine of Phandelver. Of course, we'll get some rules wrong, improvise other things, and go off on weird tangents, but that's just part of the fun. And while I'm warning you about things, I should probably mention that this podcast features adult language, because, you know, we're children. Featuring Board with Life's Chris Bryan as
Aaron Thiefyeller, a rogue halfling.
Producer Kellen Voss as
I am an awkwardly large elf.
Talk about your character,
Wizard.
Kellen.
Nikki Schultz as
Hollow Windmount. I'm a mountain dwarf. I'm a fighter.
Casey Bartow as
Caster Troy, Rockseeker.
and introducing our editor Adam Henderson as Elfman 1986.
I'm a human, but my name is Elfman 1986.
So, no more delays. Grab your dice and let's roll.
Basically, you guys are going to want to roll initiative. You are under attack by some red brands.
Thanks a lot,
left us.
Dharma and
You
Howell.
have an axe.
We wanted a good time at a bar.
14.
Okay, well then they roll
12.
6, but
Okay.
they get a surprise round before you guys get to do anything.
And they have no
So-
idea. They're just drinking.
So they have a 7. Can one of you put yourselves in initiative order?
So I'm first.
Adam, me, Casey, bad boys.
Their first attack is busting the door, right?
Yeah.
So now it's my turn?
Well,
No,
they bust in
Oh, and then
because
have
you
it
guys were
outside.
all fast asleep, so you
I-
didn't hear them coming. So
and
they
I-
get a
okay.
chance to bust in.
And I was lying. I wasn't asleep. I was masturbating.
And I was watching you masturbate.
I was trying not to listen to you.
Watching Adam, just judging.
Yeah.
Look what you missed out on, Tharma.
Yeah.
So basically, they bust in and they start climbing up the ladder, and they each attack. There's 3 of them. One gets to the top of the ladder, and 2 stay down, and they like sort of knock arrows and ready actions. And the one who climbs up the ladder climbs up, and the first person that he comes to is who is sleeping closest to the ladder.
I'm closest.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he attacks you, and he has advantage.
Okay.
Because he surprised you. And he hits, and he is going to use his multi-attack.
Oof.
What are you fighting?
So he gets
Do you know
to attack you
Red
twice.
Shit.
And
How much
he
hit
deals-
damage?
Clever so far.
It cut to cheers. It cut back.
He deals 11 damage.
Jesus.
Well, I'm
I told
alive.
you red brands were rough and tumble.
I'm alive.
Yes,
You're
alive.
I have 4 hit point.
Cool.
now.
And now it is whose turn, Chris?
It is Adam's turn.
Adam.
Yeah. So how close is he to me right now? What was I attacked with?
He has 2. He has like a short sword and a dagger, sort of.
I get hit twice, and I'm writhing in pain and bleeding. And I grab my great sword, and I roll this one. 6.
Now remember, you got 2 actions if you want it.
I want
Are you
it
gonna use
because
it?
I'm
I'm
about
not
to
telling
die.
you to, but-
I'm about to die. I want it. Okay. 21.
21 is a hit.
Okay, and I roll a 2d6
Fuck that guy up.
plus 2, so 8. Right?
No, 9.
No, 9.
9. You added all your bonuses and all
Yeah.
that.
And the 2 guys are still on the ground, and he's the only
Yeah,
one up
they're
the ladder.
ready down below.
Okay, so I go. Well, I go.
Cool. He takes like a pretty solid hit and like stumbles back.
Okay, so he's a few feet away from me right now.
Yeah.
And
And
then,
then do you move?
Do I move? I struggle backwards and kind of get my
Kinda
distance
get a little bit
away.
of distance. Okay,
Kinda
so you
get
kind of
in the corner
disengage from him.
to get. So the next turn I can use my longbow.
All right, I'm going to use my short bow on that guy.
The guy who just did that.
He's the only one up on our level, right?
When you sort of stand up to use it, that triggers the readied action that the guy down below, one of the guys down below had.
All right.
And he's going to attack, and he misses.
Yeah, he does.
He had advantage too, and he still missed.
Good.
As I'm just bleeding out of my chest.
So I imagine arrows fly by me, and I
Yeah, it's like.
and I wipe off my fingers.
Meanwhile,
Because of the previous masturbation, I want to make sure that I don't slip.
meanwhile,
You should shoot that at him.
meanwhile, inside we cut to your aunt just sleeping.
All right. Yeah, I'm not gonna hit him. It's like 3 plus 5, so 8.
So kind of right as Adam hits him, your arrow sort of like a second,
Yeah.
you're just a second late, and it kind of misses him.
All right, what I want to do, I got the extra action and I can dash and all that kind of stuff. I want to run up and knock the ladder down.
Cool.
Can I do that? Do I need to roll?
Isn't he in front of the ladder, or can you run past him? And
I mean, he's hit, so he's like his action is taken. So
Yeah.
I just don't want the other guys to come up. I want to shoot them.
Moving through him and past him would trigger an attack of opportunity from him. However, I believe you're able to move through creatures larger than you spaces.
I can.
Right?
I have halfling nimbleness. You can move through the space of any creature that is of a size larger than yours.
Okay,
so
cool.
Run between his legs.
So you're adjacent to him now, but you are able to run over with your extra action and shove off the thing. So make sure to remember that you guys used your bonus actions.
Okay.
I think it's less of a big deal for you, Chris.
Yeah, I can do it either time.
You'll need to finish getting your sleep if you want to get it back.
and we still have a full night.
Yeah, totally.
No
Who's up
possible
next?
rest.
Casey.
Casey's next.
All right, so I want to take my warhammer to that closest dude.
So you get up. When you get up, that also triggers the other ready action from the other guy down. And he rolls a critical hit.
Yuck.
We get 18, right?
Wow.
You guys should have went with us.
He's our cleric, though. He's the one that can heal.
He can't heal himself?
Not if he's dead.
8 damage.
No.
So
I look
you're
at
so
my blood
spooked,
gushing.
It puts you in a very vulnerable position.
Right.
You got hit.
So do I still get my action?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, I take
Basically, he busted in, had surprise, and chose. He said on his turn,
Right.
first motherfucker
Yeah.
who stands up, I'm using my attack with Ben.
Well, then, yeah, I take it in stride. I keep going warhammer at that motherfucker.
Do it.
All right. Oh my god.
Wow.
3. 7.
You kind of swing wide and miss him.
Motherfucker.
And he's got some blood in his mouth, but he just kind of snarls at you.
Okay,
Cool.
so now it's his turn.
The guy up top attacks Adam again. And 16?
Huh?
16, is that your armor class?
He's 14.
14.
So it's a hit.
Okay.
And he deals
That's gonna be it, guys.
8 damage.
I'm dead.
Yeah.
Unconscious.
Yeah.
You're down.
Okay.
You're not dead.
Okay. How do you die? There's lots of rules.
Success failure thing.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Ignore that.
Yeah.
Okay,
There's still
so
time for- you
what
also,
do I get
you
hit
also
with?
have second wind.
I think I should.
Can you actually look at second wind on your character sheet and just make sure?
You have a limited well of stamina. You can draw and protect yourself from harm. You can use a bonus action to regain hit points equal to 1d10 plus your fighter level.
So you're level
plus
2.
2.
Yeah.
1d10 plus 2.
Well, that costs a bonus action. And
Yeah,
you did use 2
I did
actions
use
last
that.
turn, but
Because I already.
you
used
still
it.
have a cleric and stuff who can do stuff.
Okay, so what do I get hit with?
You're just down. You're down. You have 0 hit points, and then
I'm
next
just trying
turn,
to think of like.
He just wants to know
How
the
I
method.
know.
Oh,
He was
right.
dispatched.
His sword. He kind of does
Hits me in the back of the head
the
with a
other
flat
stuff
edge.
kind of like the other stuff kind of had you on your heels, and then you hit him, and then
Yeah.
you still kind of had steadied yourself, and he does a swing, and it kind of gets you right between the ribs, and you go down hard.
So my chest area is hurt.
Yes.
2 big
Chest
wounds
region.
and then like another gash.
Yes.
And I'm
then
out.
The 2 guys
So
down.
I'm sorry, that was 8. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Well, you're just at 0.
You're just at 0.
Oh, okay.
So now the guys on the ground, they go, it's Aaron, and they fucking both fire arrows at Aaron, and one hits.
Sorry, guys.
5 damage.
Cut to. Ay.
All right.
Hanging out with the other red brands.
Is that a full round?
Yeah.
Cut to the bar.
Cool.
Perfect. Yeah, they're singing and drinking.
So they stand up. The guys in the red
many
cloaks
are there?
stand up from the card table. There is 3 of them. And they stand up from the card table and they go, yep, this must be our lucky night. We thought we weren't going to get a chance to get y'all, but you came right to us.
It's weird that I've never ever heard anyone ever say never split the party. Like it's weird that that's not a thing in D&D where
thought
everyone
you guys were
always
just gonna be
forever
sleeping.
says never
Fuck
split the
y'all.
party.
You guys
Now
wanted
we're
to
all
sleep, we
gonna
did
just
not
be
wanna
so
sleep.
fucking
I
hurt. We're dying in the barn.
I say, what do you mean you weren't going to get a chance? Is there something happening?
Oh,
Right in your forehead.
oh, your friends are probably already dead. They were waiting until you
now
all went to
I'm
sleep.
mad.
Rolling.
And I take my great axe off from my
Roll
back.
initiative.
This is the worst
I'm going first.
possible time.
I'm
to
probably
split
going.
the party.
I have a plus.
Kellen, you're going to
I
track
have
initiative for me on this fight. The red brands have a 20
Oh shit!
of initiative.
I have 6.
I have a 22.
Whoa.
Fuck those motherfuckers.
Use your magic.
Use your magic.
I turn to you and I go, "Let's do this."
We ride together.
Also,
we die together.
Kellen,
Bad
once
for
per
life.
game, I'm allowed to just inactively a character trait and force you, and your character says buggly bears and not bugbears. No, that's not true.
Buggling boo.
What does the barmaid do? Is she like, "Oh fuck"?
She
or is
literally does not look up.
Are you serious?
She's
like
expecting
not.
Yeah,
She's
this
still
is
polishing the same circle.
this is Thursday, as far as she's concerned.
This is another brawl.
Yeah. So, Kellen, what do you do?
3 guys? That sounds like a magic missile to me.
Do it then.
Fuck him up.
Fuck.
That's a 7.
I thought it was a 1.
No.
Magic missile. Magic missile always hits.
Oh
right?
yeah, sorry.
Nikki doesn't know what numbers look like.
Kind of
Just like rolling dice. 2 plus 3 damage to each.
To each of them.
Alright.
Or should I take out one of them?
I think you are supposed to choose your targets before you roll.
I don't know if we knew
Yeah, I
that.
think. Well, you said the other thing first is I
Yeah.
think what he was saying.
I'm saying.
Do you want me to re-roll or?
No, I'm saying you don't get to see how much damage you deal after you choose
Sure.
to attack. Like, you don't
So-
get to go like, do I want to attack the dragon or the kobold? Oh shit, 50 damage? The dragon.
Sure.
So I think you said you were going to shoot
Yeah,
all
he
3.
did. Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
How much damage?
3.
3 to each?
Yes.
So they kind of all pull their weapons out, and right when they do, it kind of goes like, and then like fucking screaming cats go, like, like
Which is
it doesn't seem to hurt them that bad, but it's a way to start a fight.
What are they?
Red brands? Oh, humans.
I don't like it.
me neither.
Yeah, one
I
human
don't like
male
them at all.
Sucks. So
So
So they're next.
yes. So the two of the guys pull out swords, and they both attack Nikki.
How?
The first guy, or Howl. The first guy rolls a 20. I'm assuming that's higher than your AC. It's not a crit. He rolled like 19 or 18.
Yeah, I have 16.
So he hits, and then the other dude rolls a 14, which is a miss. They're both going to use multi-attack and attack you twice. They miss with the second attacks. But the one hit that does hit, does 4 damage.
All right.
The other dude's he kind of like comes at you with his daggers, but like he doesn't like get through your armor.
Okay.
Merely a flesh
So,
wound.
It's my turn.
Yes, your turn.
I'm gonna go after the dude who hit me
Do it then.
the doo-doo.
with my great axe. 21.
That's a hit. 1d12. Most fun dice to roll, in my opinion.
11 plus 3,
Damn.
14.
Nice.
14.
He's
So,
dead.
what's it look like when you kill him, Nikki?
I lop his fucking head off.
Okay.
Just a straight.
Calm down. I like
Blood
that.
squirts everywhere. Like, it's everywhere. And then
On you, and you're like,
the barmaid goes, God damn it!
I like to also imagine, like, from their point of view, they're like, we're gonna kick some ass, and then they're like, and they attack, and they like pull their things, and all of a sudden they get hit in the face with some magic,
fireworks,
and then like a guy's like, I got her, and then his head gets cut off, and there are 2 dudes left.
Yeah.
and his sword is like sticking out of her.
Who's left? Is that everybody has taken a turn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Back to the barn.
Not as well.
So it's my
it's
turn,
Adam's turn,
but I'm
but
unconscious.
he's unconscious.
So you roll a d20, and you have to roll higher than a 10, or else you take a fail.
Okay.
3 fails, and you're dead.
Dead forever.
Somebody can use a healing check to try to stabilize you in the middle of the fight. Also, Casey has healing magic that he can probably help you
That is
out
true.
with.
But I'd love to not have to use that
I'm gonna roll.
immediately.
I'm gonna roll 1. 4. So that's a failure.
That's a failure. So mark 1 failure.
Marked.
Awesome. And then who's next?
Me.
Is that ladder down or is that up?
The ladder's
Ladder's
down.
down.
Okay, that's good.
I'm gonna try to shoot. Actually, I'm like right by him, right? I like ran up.
Yeah,
to him.
yeah,
Okay, okay. I'll use my short sword.
Stab him in the taint.
And I'm gonna do an
No,
upward.
where's him? in
Do
that?
it.
All right. It is a 22.
I like it.
Nice. How much damage do you do?
I do 5 piercing.
You do get him in the taint, but he lives. He kind of goes like,
And, okay, so then I use my extra action that I get every turn to like disengage.
Cool.
And kind of move back as far as I can.
Okay, cool. So yeah, you kind of stab him in the taint and sort of step away.
He's just standing there. Oh, it hurts! This handle just sticking between his balls and his asshole.
Who's next?
Casey.
I'm gonna Sacred Flame that dude.
Sacred Flame. Nice.
13.
13. Okay, and is it dexterity? You guys are pretty agile. He does, however, fail to dodge it.
Great. That's so fun for him.
So what does it? Tell me what you do when you summon a Sacred Flame.
My instant gut is like, since I'm a bit disillusioned, like my first gut is never to call upon my deity to wreck shop. So, but when shit starts to get real, then that is who I am at my core. So it's just like, all right, yo, God, you got me on this one. And I do like a
little bit of doubt in your heart if you
there's a little bit of doubt in me. It's like, with each time that I do it, I'm a pretty grim dude. Sorry, guys. But each time that I do it, it's just like I'm going to check one more time, see if you're here. Like, you're listening.
Yeah. Is that what you say?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like, essentially like, if you're paying attention, we need it.
Sweet.
You say that out loud?
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys think about that?
They don't.
I'm
I just stabbed the
unconscious.
dude in the taint, and I'm still pretty happy and cleaning his butt blood off my hands.
So,
I'm unconscious.
Casey, how much damage did you do?
5.
Nice.
5. So he kind of like catches on fire and is like, and like falls off the edge of the barn and is dead. And the other guys kind of like back up and like, fuck! Also,
Nice.
the barn is a little on fire now.
Yes.
My aunt is gonna kill me!
Who's up?
I think it's the dude.
Yeah.
They go like, you bastard! And they both pull their short bows back and they shoot at you now, Casey. A 15 and a 14. Do either of those hit you?
No, I'm an 18.
Man, I want to be you.
So one kind of like
Seriously.
tick off your armor, and the other one just kind of flies wide.
And I just look down and go, fuck you guys, motherfuckers.
That's it for us. If you
Round back to the bar.
Okay.
Alright, I'm first. I'm gonna shoot a ray of frost.
So you guys are standing basically face to face. Like one guy's on the far side of the table. There's a table between you and him, and then the other guy is standing right next to Nikki, and you're sort of, I'm assuming, standing behind Nikki, being a wizard.
Right. I'm gonna shoot at the guys further away because this will slow him down.
Okay.
If it hits him, I don't think slowing down the guys right next to Nikki will help anyone.
For whatever it's worth, it doesn't make a difference that neither one of them have taken any damage, but for whatever it's worth, that guy did use a bow.
They've taken damage.
Yeah, they took
One
it.
guy
right.
gotta take it
But
off.
I'm saying that they have the same amount of damage. I'm not trying to steer you either way, but I'm just reminding you that the guy further away is using a ranged weapon. So if you're trying to stop him from running up to you, it's probably
Not gonna work.
well. I'm just saying he was using a ranged weapon.
Correct.
It shouldn't. And
That's up to you.
again, you can do the same amount of damage to either one.
Sure. Let's go after that guy with a 17.
17 is a hit.
Sweet. 6.
What does a Ray of Frost look like?
It's
It's a Ray Romano of Frost. It's a frozen Ray Romano.
right. It's a frozen Ray Romano. It sounds just like a Ray Romano.
Is it blue?
It's blue. It's
I'm gonna freeze you guys!
kind of a watery, icy, glistening. And when it hits him, it goes. The room turns blue.
You do like a jerk off motion
Yeah.
and just fucking jizz in his face. So
Ray
he kind of
Romano does the
But it's like an overhand jizz.
he kind of gets
motion.
iced and the hit. How much damage did you do?
6.
like the crazy person in Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah.
It's a solid hit. He's alive, but it
He's taking a
felt-
magic missile and a ray of frost.
Yeah,
he's not feeling too good.
He's having a rough day.
Their
that?
turn.
There's
Their turn.
Yeah.
So he takes the hit and he goes and fucking fires an arrow right back at you, and rolls a 17.
Alright, that definitely hits.
I'm guessing that hits.
Yes.
I'm sorry, Chris. What does your short bow do again?
Wait, I have a reaction
Okay.
shield that adds 5.
You cast shield.
5
Is your reaction?
AC.
Adds 5 to your AC. So now what's your AC?
18.
So okay,
So he
cool.
misses.
So he fires an arrow and it's headed right towards your chest, and then what's your shield look like?
Ray Romano.
What'd you say?
Ray Romano.
It's like a green translucent orb
Nice.
that covers
Yeah. So
my
the arrow
body.
just kind of goes like, and hits it just falls to the ground. Brad, whose turn is it?
Nikki's. Well,
Who's
it's
the
the
other
other
one,
dude.
though?
The other
Oh, right.
So
So,
that's
then the
not-
other dude whose friend just got cut off, he saw that shield. He's looking a little nervous, but he takes another run at this dwarf with his weapon. So he makes 2 attacks against Nikki again. I believe that there are misses. 17?
I have 16.
16, so that is a hit. And he deals a 1d6 plus 2. 4 damage. So you take a solid hit. He drew some blood.
I'm not happy about it.
And he kind of goes like, maybe you're not as tough as you look, you dumb bitch.
That's really rude. So I lift my great axe.
Take a deep sniff of my wrist.
No, you first throw the apple stuff, the vinegar.
I know.
He goes,
You've been drinking an apple cider and the other day, like, fine, I'll set it down. God damn it.
20.
Whoa!
Natural 20.
Yeah.
So that's a crit. So roll 2d12s.
Jesus. I'm gonna liquid.
Y'all are doing better than us.
I'm unconscious
20.
and the barn is on fire.
Damage.
Plus what?
Plus
Holy
6.
shit!
You
Plus
liquefied him.
Yeah.
2 tens?
I take my axe and I hit him as hard
You
as I
cut
can.
all the way down through his face, and his face is
No,
You turn
separate.
the axe on and smash him like
Just like
So yeah, you hit him with the broadside of your axe and just smash his skull like a fucking thing, and he fucking falls over. Whose turn is it?
Mine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it's
back to the barn.
Back to the barn.
I'm unconscious.
Okay, you roll a saving throw versus death.
versus death. We're just fighting normal humans. You're fighting death.
And we don't want to waste actions on you yet.
I mean, I probably will if you fail
If
again.
you fail again, because
Okay.
then we're getting.
What a weird.
All right.
Adam, you're bad at rolling. I don't know if you know that.
Rolled an 8.
All right, that was an 8. That is less than 10. So Adam has one failed saving throw away from permanent death.
Yep.
Who's up?
Now it's me.
What's up, Aaron?
All right, I'm gonna take a shot.
I'm sorry, right? That's Elfman is one saving throw away from death. Aaron, what's up?
So we got 2 guys down below
End of fire.
and a fire.
Yeah.
Fire down below.
How does that work?
Huh?
How does that work? Building being on fire, like.
D&D, man.
We're figuring it
I'm
out.
rolling with it.
Well, I'm unconscious.
I'm just gonna attack him with my short bow. 18.
18's a hit.
Good.
Sweet.
Kill him.
8.
I like it.
I'm assuming this is the guy who's already taken damage down there.
Yes.
You get him in the chest, and he's not dead, but he's staggering. He doesn't look like he's got much left in him.
Sweet.
Who's up?
I am. So I go. I'm gonna cast a Cure Wounds on Elfman.
And also, don't forget your divinity.
Oh, actually, yeah. I'm sorry. That was what I was thinking about doing before. So I'm gonna do that instead. I'm gonna channel divinity and use my preserve life. So I choose a creature within 30 feet to heal, and I distribute up to 10 hit points or your halfway point.
So half would be. Would we go up or down? Because half is 7 or 8.
Maybe round up, round down.
I think it is round down. Sorry.
Is it round up?
No, I'm
Yes.
7.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So you need 7.
And I go.
Yeah, he goes.
I'm awake, but I'm in
feels it.
pain.
He feels it and jumps up and goes, "I'm great!" And then like twists his ankle a little bit. I was like, "Oh god damn it, it's down."
Now, is that an action for you?
That is an action for me.
Do you
So
move or anything?
So yeah. I mean, explain to me the space. Do I have?
So you're kind of on a loft above them. There's a.
Out of hit rate, like, can they shoot arrows? Like,
Yeah.
lob them?
If you go far enough back, I mean, they would probably have to go back. They couldn't hit you when you were lying down.
Because I'm against the wall.
Yeah, you could like lay down.
Yeah, I think I step as far
That'd
back
be
as I
smart.
can and lay down, or
Yeah.
crouch down.
Yeah.
So they have to do like an invisible shoot, right? Like shoot to the dark.
They would have
essentially.
to move to see me. Or
Yeah. So, yeah, you kind of lay down, and from where they are, they just can't hit you without climbing up there.
All right, now it's shooter guy's turn.
The guys down on the ground.
Yeah.
So they're kind of looking around up there, and they basically have one good target right now, and that is Aaron. And they go, "You bitch!" in unison. They both say it in unison, and they look at each other like in the split second that they do it, and they both shoot their bows and arrows at the same time and say "you bitch." Like they kind of smile at each other, like, "Oh shit, what a weird." Like we should later talk about that. The best of them rolls a 14.
I have armor class 14.
So that is a hit. 6 damage.
Okay.
What do you got left?
3.
So that's a hit. That's a solid arrow to the knee.
Yeah. Oof. God, that would hurt so bad to have an arrow like through your kneecap.
Yeah.
That would suck so hard.
Is that everybody in the bar?
That's everybody.
Back to the bar. Who's next?
It's back to us at the bar. That human has got to be scared the fuck
Yeah,
out.
Nikki just did something.
He's still
Yeah, he's so
rowdy
scared
to
out.
that fucking guy.
Guys, he is so scared
And
out.
yet, it's Kellen's turn.
So
Okay.
blast him.
I look at him with my scary, fierce, giant elf eyes, and I blast him with another ray of frost
Oh shit, you gotta have.
with a 17,
Sweet, that's a hit.
and that would do 8 damage.
Whoa. Okay.
And this is the dude at the
Right by, in the
guy
corner with the bow and arrow.
With the bow and arrow. Literally, like, you fucking human icicle him. Like, he kind of gets hit and just kind of like, and
I-
kind of like,
What if I?
There's a voice
Peace.
that says finish.
What if I look at Nikki and we nod, and she goes over and taps him with her
Yeah, can I do that?
crumbles
perfect. Yeah, perfect.
into a puddle.
And then,
I put up my big axe and I go over there with the hand axe and go ding ding ding.
and the bartender looks over and goes, "Get the fuck out!" And we cut back to the barn.
So it's my turn.
Great, guys. Way to get some information from those dudes.
we got to have a drink.
Fucking assholes.
What did you guys find out? Nothing.
Nothing.
We had some apple cider.
Elfman died.
Just couldn't sleep.
All right,
So it's my turn.
Elfman's turn.
And there's 2 guys alive now?
Yeah, one's badly
one's-
injured, one's pretty okay.
I-
We're both down on the ground. You don't have a ladder to get down there.
True, but I
And there's a
figured...
fire below you.
And you guys don't have a ladder?
They
Well,
kicked
we
it
couldn't
over.
push it
They kicked it over.
So they couldn't climb up, which is good because those guys got to attack twice per turn.
Are there any doors or anything up in the loft to, like, go outside?
There's a window outside.
Should we try and kill him or
I
escape?
think you can kill him, man. You've got a really strong bow. You're super strong. If you
Okay,
do
I figure I should shoot
But that'll be our escape.
at the hurt dude. I'm gonna attack him. 12 plus 7 is 19.
That's a hit.
And then 1d8.
So this dude's already staggering.
Plus 3. 6 piercing.
Through the eye, he fucking
Nice.
just falls.
Okay.
I wanted to interrogate him. Thanks a lot.
There's one left.
Yeah, well, hopefully we don't kill him.
Is there a way to
Yeah, you
capture at this point? Like,
Well,
is
I
that
mean,
a
can't
thing?
you choose to not have
With
a fatal blow?
with a melee weapon, if you strike the killing blow, you can kind of go like earlier you could have done like I quarterstaff and like just knock him out.
Yeah.
Alright, well, it's your turn now.
Yeah, I'm still gonna try to shoot the shit out of him. Literally. I'm not gonna hit 9.
9, that is a miss.
Yeah. Okay. Then I run to the back and lay down as flat as I can. And I have extra action, so I throw some hay over myself.
So you hide. Do you want to roll a hide check
Sure, I'll hide.
just in case it comes up?
Yeah. So that's my stealth plus that. It's an 11.
Okay, so not a great job of hiding. Nope. But
He's got a
considering the
small layer of hay.
A
Just
small layer of
a
hay.
human-shaped layer of
wrote
hay.
hay on a piece of paper and put it on your chest. So, who's
That's
next?
really funny.
Casey.
Kester Troy.
Yes. Wait, I
Hey.
seem to have
Spelled H-E-Y.
forgotten. So I don't remember. I'm sorry.
No.
All right.
I
So
brushed your shoulder
what's
and
this guy
tapped
like?
you.
How much
looks-
damage does he have?
He looks scared, but he's also doesn't look hurt.
Right.
He's still determined.
I want to use a command spell on him.
Okay.
To get him to halt.
Okay, what is that?
That is, I got a multitude of things I can choose from, but I chose halt. So if he needs to roll a Wisdom saving throw, which is better than 13. Otherwise, he stays where he is and takes no action.
He rolls. We'll do it in public. What do you get? I can't even see.
3.
3 minus 1.
2.
So he rolled a 2.
So he's
3 minus
he's
1. What
about
is
as
that?
halted as a person.
So tell me, what do you raise your holy symbol and yell?
I essentially used the power of God to extra scare the fuck out of him, and so I just stand up in the fire in the hay and above him, and I just go halt. and he's just like, and like a little chip of shit just comes out of his butthole in the pants. Like I'm in that like fight or flight adrenaline thing, so I know it. I know that happens. Like I can like the faint smell and the sound of it together are just like, oh, you just.
That's how God works, man. That's how God works.
Just tiny shit your pants.
so
That's awesome.
yeah, that's yeah.
Nice. So
It would be his turn.
he can't move, can't take an action, so he's just like.
Yeah.
Okay.
And at this point, there are no other combatants. So what do you guys want to do?
So then, what are our options? Can we just walk up and disarm him and be done?
We got it. Yeah, we got to get down. I've got rope.
Okay, then let's do that.
The place is still on fire.
Yeah, I mean, we should climb down, disarm him, and leave the fiery barn.
Man, I do not want my aunt's barn to burn down.
Too late. I don't
You
think
can probably find water. The fire's
Yeah.
really not that big yet.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Well, then.
It is a fire that you reckon you'd have to roll to know for sure, but you reckon
yeah.
will burn a
Okay,
barn full
let's
of hay.
Do I
Let's
have to
get
go
down.
next, or
You're out of combat at this point, as far as I'm concerned.
So
Yeah.
you.
throw a rope?
So yeah, I go like,
I think
quick. I want to like, don't kill him. I want to.
Yeah, so we take him and you
go
figure
fetch
out the-
water.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
figure
I'll
out the fire.
drop the rope.
Okay.
We all go down. I don't think I need to roll. I mean,
Yeah.
Casey disarms him while I stumble because I'm
And then, like,
I disarm him
fucking
and tie him
stab
up.
wounds all around me.
yeah, and then
I've
you,
got him rope, so
Take the
I
rope,
tie him
yeah.
up too.
yeah,
Cool.
okay.
If I can.
And then I like sprint out, and I imagine I know where my aunt's well is, and I grab some water.
Sweet. Casey, will you
I also
roll
have
a wisdom check for me?
Sure. That is a 21.
Okay, so that's a 21 quality knot. That
So,
you tied on.
yeah. So I tied the knot, and then the second I pulled it tight, it turned into steel. And I was just like, what?
I have a shovel.
I guess you
and
are
I
there,
tap
God.
him on the head with a shovel.
Yeah. So
And
I
an
run back
iron
in, and I throw the water around.
The fire's not completely out, but with this lap of getting water, you've certainly made it smaller.
Can I run
You
out
think
and
another
get water?
trip of water would be good, but
Yeah, can I hand you the bucket. I hand Elfman the bucket and say like, get water.
Okay, so I drag my right leg outside. and I go,
You got more help than me. Quit complaining.
oh, you're right. Oh, it's just a cup. So I go out and get
also
water.
at this point you could use that. You could use a hit dice if you want to, just sort of if you're worried about it. But
I imagine we're gonna have a lovely nap after this part.
Yeah, probably.
This part once we get
Well,
the
we
fire.
won't.
I get
and
more
so-
water.
okay, cool. So Adam goes and gets water. He finishes putting out the fire.
I'm
Okay.
gonna intimidate the guy, and I'm like screaming like, "Who sent you? Who sent you?" So my intimidation is 16.
The scariest little halfling in the world.
I'm frightening.
Where did you come from? He rolled pretty well, and he goes like,
You know who sent me. It was Glassstaff, you fucking traitor.
How did you guys know I was here?
We've been watching you. Glassstaff wants you out of town. You think that getting rid of us is enough to get rid of everybody? There's plenty of red cloaks. I think you know that. You turn into a transformer.
Yeah.
roll to transform.
Natural 20.
I'm a Corvette!
Dungeons and Dragons.
All right.
John, is your oven on?
The stove is, yeah.
What are you making?
Range.
Wait.
Yogurt?
What? Hold on. I'm sorry. Out of context. Kellen, you are cooking yogurt while we're playing D&D on a Friday night?
Yes.
Nerd.
Weirdest snack ever. Okay. Where's Glass Hand? Or Glass Staff, as you may know him.
He says he's like, I ain't telling you where we are.
I roll.
Things have changed since you left town.
I want to intimidate him since little halfling can't apparently. So I'm gonna try and also.
What's yours, Gary?
Is that your?
Yeah, he's got a lot.
Plus two.
Intimidate,
Sure.
investigate.
Oh, yeah, not great. 9.
Well, he rolled a 1.
Wow.
He saw you set that guy on fire.
That's true. Set down fire, and then I halted him with God.
Yeah. You just go like, maybe you tell us.
Yeah, like, maybe you should tell us everything you know.
Look, man, I know her. I know what she's all about. I know her kind, but I don't like magic. I don't like gods. I don't like all this hocus pocus. Here's the deal. We're out at the manor, and you should steer clear of the manor, because we will come down on you with everything we have if you step to glass whatever his name is. Glassstaff.
Uh-oh.
All right. How many people were there? That information that is.
He says.
You asked.
More than
is that
5.
information you can give me?
There are more than 5 people there.
Do you know?
He says 25.
Holy
I wanna
shit. Set that
I
house on fire.
want to roll insight on this dude while we're talking.
Yeah.
19.
He is lying.
Is he lying up or down? Do I know if he's lying up or down?
I'm gonna assume.
Like,
you don't know, but he's certainly lying.
All right. Okay. So tell
You
me
would think up?
tell me about your goblin.
He's
friend.
lying up.
Oh, yeah.
The goblin. How do you know about him?
Who gives a fuck? Tell me about him.
Don't make me bring God back into this equation.
I don't know the goblin. We keep him around. He came down from Cragmaw.
Where is Cragmaw?
Fucking no, I'm not a goblin.
All right. Why do you guys hang out with him?
I don't know. Glassstaff just says that it's important. I don't know where Glassstaff gets his ideas. He just says that we need to work with them.
With them? Are there more goblins or just the one?
Yeah, I mean, the guy, he's wheeling and dealing. He's making alliances. He's got it figured out.
All right.
Here's the thing. There's this fella called the Black Spider.
Oh.
And Glassstaff, he's getting his orders from him. That's what I know.
Who's the Black Spider? What do you know about him?
Nobody knows who the Black Spider is, man.
How do they communicate?
I'm pretty low on the totem pole. I don't get that kind of information.
Cool. Then you're no more help. I take an arrow out of my quiver and shove it up his tank.
He's dead.
Sweet! Kills a guy by shoving an arrow up his tank.
But I take my shovel and I tap him on the head.
And Nikki and I run up. What's going on, guys?
Yeah, so Howl and Tharma come strolling up to a smoldering.
Collectively,
And they're
we
like
all...
they're like laughing and high
We're gonna be like, you guys will never believe what happened. Oh.
while they're there, I loot the corpses of the 2 guys on the bottom.
Sweet. You find.
You guys should have looted your guys' corpses. You fucked up.
We liquefied and
Yeah.
You disintegrated.
Collectively between them, you find 5 silver pieces and some arrows and bows and shitty daggers and swords.
Yeah, right. Silver.
Aaron, Aaron, can you roll a wisdom check for me?
12.
It occurs to you that if your aunt comes out here and sees a bunch of dead bodies and evidence of a fire, your jig will be fucking up.
Okay. You guys, we have to get rid of these bodies. Maybe
fine.
you could liquefy them. Maybe you could mush them up with your axe. I don't know what you guys do. We gotta get rid of these fucking bodies.
Can we do that and then
I have a shovel. Can I dig and we can bury them?
Yeah.
You can do it.
I imagine we can bury them. I mean, it is a farm. I don't want her tilling up some corpses in a minute.
I say we drag them out 50 feet from the barn and bury them. I got a shovel, guys.
Yeah.
I don't.
We gotta.
I like to think that while this conversation is happening, like Howl and Tharma just walk past and climb up the ladder and go to bed. You too.
Yeah. So we need to like take care of this. Like,
We need to bury them.
Yeah.
The only way to get rid of
1986
them.
is on it.
I grab one of the guy's feet and I start pulling him away from the barn.
Cool. Hey.
I recollect my rope off that dude, by the way.
Yeah, totally.
I pull mine down.
It has taint blood on it, but it's still usable.
I like to take blood off. Put it in my body.
It's slightly tainted.
That knot was so good, you kind of have to like cut 6 inches off. It's just like, well, I don't know how to untie that shit.
Really empower God to do that.
hey, Hal, seeing as I weigh 35 pounds, would you mind picking up one of these handsome fellas? Because we got to get him the fuck out of here.
She realizes this is all her fault. She reluctantly grabs the feet.
Well, she
She wanted to go out drinking. Now we're all almost dying.
Nice.
Yeah, so I placed the ladder back up too, and we climb up and get the other guy, and we're gonna take him out.
Okay.
And 50 feet. You know what? If my aunt finds some dead body, she's not gonna connect it to me a year from now. So I'm fine with that.
I dig 6 feet. They're gone.
Wow.
But it's a cylinder, just straight down. You can't do anything.
So their heads are at the top.
Just touching the surface.
All right, so you guys dig a hole.
I think we dig a shallow grave.
Shallow grave.
I think shallow grave. Quickly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Enough to cover them.
Yeah.
Roll Chris, roll a sleight of hand.
It is 3 + 5, so 8.
It's not the most well-hidden grave anybody's ever dug.
Now,
but it's far enough away from the house that you just hope she doesn't go out there.
Yeah, I just won't be around when she finds it.
Can I roll sleight of hand for my body that I buried?
I think
it's very.
I think Chris was the most concerned, so I had him roll.
It's my. I'm the one that gets to go. Good enough.
It's on you.
I'm gathering up the charred bits of hay, and just kind of putting them under not charred bits of hay.
And I go.
I'm doing a shitty job.
It stinks in here.
With
and
all
I
of you sort of working in tandem, it takes a good 4 hours to kind of get the
What?
barn
Jesus.
looking
we
enough.
weren't even a part of it.
It takes a long time to dig a hole.
Yeah.
But the
No,
point is,
you're
dropped
gonna
it
help.
off
You're gonna
and I
help
went
more than
on and
anybody.
slept.
you get it done. It's really late at night, but you've got time to rest.
Enough for 4 hours of sleep?
More than 4.
Okay, good. That's all I need.
How late do
You can sleep
till?
in a little. I mean, you can sleep as late as
Listen
you
till
like.
9 in the
11?
morning.
Alright, that's it for this episode. If you want to keep up with our adventure as it continues, be sure to subscribe to this podcast and follow us on social media. Also, hit us up at I'm Bored With Life on Twitter and Facebook to tell us what you think of the show. Our music was written for Bored With Life by Andrew Manson, and this podcast was produced by Kellen Voss and myself for Moonrat Media in cooperation with Deep Space Mustache and Pretend Money. Okay, cool, that's it. See you next week.